The Great Stupa of Sanchi, built in the 3rd century BCE, is one of the oldest stone structures in India, a beacon of Buddhist philosophy and peace. It was commissioned by Emperor Ashoka, the Mauryan ruler who spread Buddhism across Asia after embracing peace. Under his patronage, this Sanchi became a sacred site for pilgrims from far and wide. Ashoka's wife Devi hailed from nearby trading town of Vidisha. The stupa's construction was overseen by her. Also, the development of the Sanchi complex was supported by patronage from Vidisha's mercantile community. Surrounded by trade routes and rivers, Sanchi's location made it the perfect crossroads for ideas, where religion met art and devotion met craftsmanship. The word stupa means a mound, originally a burial site preserving the ashes or relics of saints. It was prevalent in India from the Vedic period. Stupas were Vedic tradition, but were popularized by the Buddhists. During Ashoka's reign, this tradition reached new heights. Legends say he built 84,000 stupas across his empire. After Buddha's passing, his relics were enshrined in 9 stupas, 8 containing his remains and 1 preserving the vessel that held them. A stupa is both architecture and philosophy. Its dome represents the cosmic body of the Buddha. The harmika, a square railing on top of the dome, symbolizes heaven. The stupa is surrounded by a pradakshina path, which is a circular walkway used by devotees for circumambulation. Even today, devotees walk around the stupa in pradakshina, letting each step become a prayer, a reminder that the path to peace begins within. The first Sanchi stupa was built with bricks and mud, a humble yet sacred structure enclosing the Buddha's relics. In the 2nd century BC, under the Shunga dynasty, it was enlarged and encased in stone, creating the grand form we see today, with a stone railing and circular walkway. At the top of the dome sits the harmika. Harmika is a square railing representing the heavenly realm. Dome is crowned by the chhattra, an umbrella-like structure. Chhattra symbolizes protection and wisdom. Between the 1st century BC and 2nd century AD, artisans added 4 toranas or gateways, each a stone canvas narrating stories from Buddha's life and the Jataka tales. The reliefs at Sanchi prominently feature: Number 1 is the 4 major episodes from the Buddha's life: his birth, enlightenment, first sermon, dharmachakra pravartana, and final nirvana. Number 2 is the numerous depictions of animals, such as lions, elephants, camels, and oxen, with some even shown carrying riders dressed in thick coats and boots. Number 3 is the extensive and elegant use of lotus designs as decorative elements. And number 4 is an exceptional scene portraying forest creatures gathered together, as though the entire animal realm had come to pay homage to the Buddha. For centuries, Sanchi lay buried in silence, its stones weathered, its stories forgotten. In 1818, British officer Henry Taylor stumbled upon the ruins of Sanchi, rediscovering one of India's oldest living monuments. Soon after, Alexander Cunningham, the founder of the Archaeological Survey of India, began the first formal excavations in 1851. In the early 1900s, Begums of Bhopal funded the restoration under Archaeological Survey of India Director General John Marshall, ensuring that Sanchi's heritage was preserved where it belonged. Their efforts culminated in the creation of the Sanchi Museum, 1919, turning the site into a center of history, culture, and education. The stupa's key elements, the dome, harmika, chhattra, railing, and pradakshina path, all together symbolize the path to enlightenment. The stupa continues to be an important spiritual site for devotees seeking peace and enlightenment. The circular form of Sanchi stupa inspired stupas across Sri Lanka, Southeast Asia, and the world, making it the prototype of Buddhist architecture. The sculptures and carvings of the Great Stupa showcase the vibrant storytelling tradition found in early Indian art. These scenes rely on symbolic imagery and metaphor to illustrate the Buddha's teachings as well as numerous Jataka tales. In 1989, the Great Stupa of Sanchi was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site, honoring its global cultural significance. 2000 years later, Sanchi still whispers the Buddha's truth that peace is not found outside, but within. It remains a living monument to faith, art, and enlightenment, the eternal dome of peace.